Hi, this is David with entry number 833 here, running across the road here in Gyeongsak neighborhood, Sik neighborhood. Above me is the monstrous pinnacle at Duxton. It honestly looks kind of scary and intimidating, but yeah, on a another warm day, I should say. Not a killer like it has been in the last couple of days, but definitely a warm one. Feeling very good today. Not really too many issues. At the hostel, there was like some guy who got super sick and had to go to the hospital, but didn't really affect business at all. You know what's strange is that last night another couple came in and the name they booked under was Giuseppe, but apparently they were Spanish or whatever, and this is now the second incident of Spanish guests coming in and being pretty difficult. Spanish speaking guests come in and being relatively difficult. Mike they had booked together in one room, and then Mike had to separate them because a big family is coming in tonight, and they got like really upset and kind of like infuriated at the fact that they had to be separated into two separate rooms, and it was like, really, it's not that big of a deal. And they kept saying, oh, but we booked together. It's like, but seriously, it's not a huge deal that you're like 10 feet apart, you're just sleeping separately. It's not like you're going to sleep together. And they just got really upset. And I think these Spanish like people or whatever have like just a bad attitude. They're like super entitled, I think, and aren't really open to being flexible. It's a really kind of ugly attitude that I've seen from a lot of these people. And of course, it's probably not going to be all of them. But from my experience, which is the only thing I can really have to comment on, it's been my experience that these people just have pretty terrible attitudes. I don't really know why that is, but it's strange. It is strange. It's a very odd thing to kind of hear about stereotype and then see stereotypes basically be reinforced by the people who are supposed to be like everyone else and like everyone's equal, but then you have these certain things about certain groups of people that tend to be true, and I find it a bit odd, actually. You would think that, like, given the state of like liberal like progressive media, and what they tell us is that everyone's just going to be like on this even playing field and nothing is true, or like none of these things are like true and all this stuff. But when you actually are out there, you find more times than not that these things are true, and every kind of what they say is like every lie starts from a kernel of truth, and yeah, I think that's pretty true. I wouldn't deny that, and I think to to say that isn't true completely would be a definite lie, because while it may not be 100% of the case, it does seem that a lot of stereotypes seem to be backed up by personal experience, and it's an odd thing and it's an ugly thing. I'll admit that. It's not good that like these Latins are like fiery and really kind of argumentative, almost in like a crude kind of sense. But yeah, it's an odd thing to deal with, and it really makes being at the hostel kind of not great, because you have to deal with these like sourpusses all the time, just like chill, just chill, but they won't. But anyway, solid day though. Got some food with my food with me. Got some carrots finally. I've been meaning to buy carrots for a long time, but for some reason I haven't. I know that's not super exciting, but I don't know. You know, like a lot of my behavior is quite odd, honestly, and I'm not sure where it stems from. But I don't know. But other than that, it's been a pretty uneventful day. I went and to a relatively, I guess I'd say relatively close food center today, and I got this thing called bakute, which is like a pork rib soup, and they were running like this super good deal on it. So I got, normally it's like $6.50 or $7 a bowl, but I got it for $4.50, and so I was pretty psyched about that. But man, yeah, it was pretty good, but it wasn't the best. But anyway, that's about it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye.